What's going on, guys, and welcome back to attempt 2 of the Women's Only MyGM Challenge. We are in the thick of it right now. There's only 5 weeks left, and we actually look like we might be able to pull this off the second time around. I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's taken the time to like these videos and subscribe to the channel. That helps out a lot. Continue leaving your favorite independent wrestlers down in the comments for a challenge I wanna do in the near future. So I'd appreciate that so much, guys. And now, without any further ado, let's jump into the final episode. So here's where we left things off. We're already in a little bit of a pickle. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but as soon as you have any type of WWE 2K love doing this, and as soon as you have any type of availability for a crew upgrade, 2 people come and ask at the same time. So we have Kaden Carter, who wants tier 3 crew or better, and Stacy wants tier 3 effects or better. So luckily we can go over here and check the roster and see they're both very happy, but obviously we're going to look at one popularity compared to the other and know which one we're doing. So just to be sure, whoops, it was Stacy that wanted effects, so we will be doing effects. Okay, so that's settled. We'll take a quick look at the roster here. Stamina's a bit low, but I think other than that, everything is in place. Naomi, we can get back. We have power cards to do that. I'm gonna see how much if her popularity is affected, because I think I have enough power cards to bring her back 5 weeks early of the 6. So she'll probably jump in a triple threat feud or something like that. I'm going to specifically not book Blake Monroe this week because we have a To The Moon power card that I'm going to use on her. And I'm hoping she drops down to like 57 to then like catapult to 73. So her feud with Sensational Sherry is more even popularity wise. We have Trish and Stacy. We're going to do Rhea and Jada. We have some plans. And then also, if you take a look here, almost everybody's promo skill will be at least 4 of 5 because we got a shakeup card that was all female superstars get +3 promo skill. So for this challenge, that worked out pretty well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so who is available to go on this show? I said I was gonna not book Blake Monroe, but that feud is like one of the only ones that's available to go on this show. So we might have to return to that, but we can have a good feud that's going to see Asuka and Tiffany Stratton start one. We were going to do the tag team titles, but at the same time, Raquel Rodriguez's stamina is a bit low, so we'll have to watch out for that. We're thinking of doing Piper Niven and Lita. We were going to do the newly acquired Becky Lynch and Michelle McCool. I know that's specialist, but that we can do in a big stipulation here because the stamina is really good, even though it's at no rivalry just yet. We are going to do we need to find a face bruiser over here. Female face bruiser we will do. That's annoying. Let's try it with this is paying a lot of money now. Okay, well, that's too bad. I guess we'll do Robin Reaper. It's fighter versus fighter. It's okay. It's not going to be the best match ever. It's just to get the one superstar, I think, who is not happy in Trish with an interference from me to Trish to at least bring her back to content. Hopefully that works. And then we're still 1 match short here, which either could be, I could risk here the tag match, and I think I'm gonna do that just to get some diversity on the show as well. We won't put the titles on the line, and if I have a pre-match, I have 2 pre-match physios, so I'll play one on Raquel to hopefully no injury is caused there. Okay, that's good. Beginner's luck. I'm going to play this right now. Play that on... Oh, no, we're not going to play that right now because it's not going to go to Robin Reaper. So we have an injury rehab 3 and an injury rehab 2. So that is 5 weeks that we can bring back Naomi. So that will be good. If her popularity freezes at 74, I'll consider leaving her a bit longer. That way she'll gain stamina as well. But I don't think that's the case with that. So that's fine. So here we have 5 more people, but that's by design. Because Blake Monroe, like I said, we're going to leave off the show right now. We're going to do a call-out promo from Jada to Rhea. We're going to do a call-out. Oh, Rhea's at 34. I should probably use a health spot card on her instead. I think I'll probably do that instead. Self-promo for Sensational Sherry. And maybe I should just play a card on both of them. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because how many? 3 health spas. 1 for Rhea. Yeah, I'm going to play... I think that's better. That's more worth it. 1 for Stacy. And then strategically leave Blake Monroe off. Is anyone close to getting a new perk at 14? Or I guess here. Yeah, this is probably... Is this still... So now that takes 10. Okay, that's too bad. That's fine. Okay, so I'm happy with this show. This is going to be... Stamina cost extreme. Am I ready to just throw this like in the garbage though? I don't think so. Stamina cost at the same time though. Quality boost maximum. Let's just see. If this takes Michelle McCool down under 50, this is a bad move. If she's over 50, I'm okay with this. So we'll see how that how that goes for us. The show's only costing $19,500, which is good. I think because this is a specialist fighter and this is giant cruiser, I'm going to add a tiny little stipulation to this as well, just to give it a little boost in case we are running in here. Okay. I'm okay with this. I think we have it going into WrestleMania, but we'll have to wait and see. But money-wise, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think we've checked that off the list. If not this week, then pretty soon. But because as people who've been following on, that's how we lost the first attempt at this. So Asuka versus Tiffany Stratton in a tables match. Asuka picks up the win and a great 3.5 star rated match. I like how that's starting out. Jada Parker, it starts the rivalry with Rhea, so that's good. We have got Piper Niven and Lita, Cruiser Giant. Lita picks up the win in a great 3.5 star rated match. I think that was the right choice, adding the table stip. And a rivalry starts there as well. Self-promo from Sensational Sherry. +2, we'll take it. Tag Team Champions not putting the titles on the line, which, it's good for them. They would have lost the belts. In a 3-star match, no rivalry started. That's okay. Trish Stratus, Robin Reaper. It's fine. This is just to get Trish some morale. Still a 2-star match, so I'll take that. And then Becky Lynch versus Michelle McCool in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Becky picks up the win in her debut on Raw. In a 4-star amazing match, the rivalry has started. So I'll have to double check to see where their stamina is at with that. Becky being at 100 definitely helped. But, okay, so no charity from WCW. Do they have no backstage brawl yet for them? Because this is the time we have to start watching out for that. 5 normal matches, no charity. That's good. And then NXT 2.0, no charities, no backstage brawl. I'll take it. WCW with a pretty solid week. We were probably tied though overall. This is what I wanted to check here. Oh yeah, minus 35. Okay, so Michelle McCool did drop under 50. I do think that's okay though in the end, because they can go again this week. Worst case, we're gonna give Raquel Rodriguez. I was gonna give. Oh, maybe do double tag team call out. We'll see. Maybe I traded away a few too many people. Piper Niven and Lita can go again, but it's a bit low. And Tiff. Oh wow. Okay, so we will need to make some adjustments here. DNC for Raw. Okay, for 15,500. Don't know why that's so low. Maybe because Stacy and Rhea weren't on the show. That's something I think I overlooked. Yeah. Okay. Holy crap, Michelle is back on Raw. Grew up watching Michelle. Awesome to see her again. Where did Robin Reaper come from? Lol. Sounds like the crowd is absolutely over with good guy Tiffany Stratton. Good. Sherry doing good work on the mic tonight. So Trish finally snapped that losing streak. Piper versus Lita was awesome. Does anyone actually care what Sensational Sherry has to say, says Blake Monroe. And weren't Sherry and Blake starting a rivalry? What happened to that? Yeah, relax. D&B from WCW. Ooh, they're going to gain 7,000 on us. That's not good. SmackDown had a horrible week with just 8,000 or 9,000 fans gain. That's the lowest we've seen so far. And NXT is 14. We got our revenue GM trophy 4 weeks early, so very happy with that. And we still have a 20,000 fan lead, or just under 20,000 fan lead over WCW. 4 weeks to go. I was like, what? She was happy? But that's fine. Okay. I guess Piper was also annoyed. Yeah, so don't leave. You're now happy. Good thing we had the money for that. And sure, Jada Parker fights this week. We can do that. Oh yeah, and Stacy wants to be on the show. That would have been a big mistake missing that. So perfect. So we have this now. Both have really good stamina. This being just a normal match should be okay. And tons of star power, so we love that. And then this now purposely done so she can get the To the Moon card. Okay, so that worked out very well. Trade 12 stamina for 5 popularity, but just so that you can add 15 on top. I think that's a good call. Forged in Fire, there can only be one. I probably should start getting these, just in case. I think Teddy Long has already played his stupid card there. That takes off all effects, but I think those power cards override them. Okay, so Jada Parker for a Health Spa 3, which we can do here, and it's okay. And then Tiffany Stratton and Asuka got to chill out. We have Lita and Piper Niven who can go again. And then the tag team feud. Okay, so Naomi lost like 7 popularity. But she is good to go this week. So what we could do, Talent Scout, I know who is sitting right here. Wait. Where was... I thought Nia Jax was she 10? Oh, she is 10. Okay. We will sign her for the rest of the season. To then have manage power cards, injury rehab to Naomi, and then one more. There it is, injury rehab to Naomi. Now she is good to go. That did suck losing that much popularity, but I guess that's okay. Naomi versus Nia Jax. So who is not booked right now? We have Becky Lynch and Michelle McCool. There's one too many people not booked. Actually, hold on, because these are going to be here to here, and then we'll give it a break in between. That we'll see these two calling out the champs. And then, okay, so 2 people. Do we have... I don't think... I have one more health spa card. Asuka's stamina is... Yeah. This belongs here. And then on this show, we can do a call out from Asuka to Tiffany. And then who is left? It's these two who are currently in a feud. I can do adding Becky Lynch here and having Michelle call her out there. So I think this is good. Stamina is pretty good there. I think one of them has a tables match specialty. No, I was wrong. Plus morale to winner, and I think we can do that. Just adding some kind of stipulation on that. Where are we in fans? We are 170,000 fans away. Hopefully we can get there by the go home show. That would be the goal. But this looks like a pretty solid week. Yeah, I like this. This is good. A lot of good popularity. Becky Lynch at 70. I think that was a good trade in the end. Title match here, which Sensational Sherry should be at 45, I think, after this, because it's just a normal match. Okay, this is good. This is good. Sorry, with NXT 2.0, we have got a charity from Valhalla. She's been running that show for NXT 2.0 for the charities. No backstage brawl. SmackDown has seen 5 normal matches and 1 charity from AJ Lee. And WCW sees no charity, no backstage brawl. Love to see that. So now on to our show. I'm expecting a 4-star match at least from this. Sensational Sherry wins again. 4.5-star match. That's a normal title match. So again, we were touching on it in the comments earlier on this season. What a difference the title match, like just any title matches, make to a challenge such as this. So that was, I think, the biggest deciding factor for ECW. Potentially, but it'd be nice to see. Maybe I should try that again, because I did win fan wise. So maybe the titles don't have that big of an impact, but it's a nice crutch to have. Tag team call here, good from Liv and Raquel. We'll take that there at level 1. Triple threat, Piper, Lita, Becky Lynch. Becky picks up the win. 3-star match, Piper and Lita's rivalry grows, which is good. Asuka calling out Tiffany. That goes to level 2. Rhea versus Jada Parker. Rhea picks up the win in an amazing 4-star match. Love to see that. This is now level 2, so both tag team calls worked. Naomi versus Nia Jax. Naomi picks up the win. 3-star match. This looking like a real good show. Rivalry started. The promo skills being F4 and 5, I feel, are really helping right now with this now growing to level 2, which is great. And then in a last woman standing match, Stacy Keibler versus Trish. Stacy Keibler picks up the win in a legendary 5-star match. That rivalry grows to level 4. So I'm gonna have to watch out for Trish's morale here, but an absolutely dominating show from Raw. They could go again, which is good, but I don't want to force that because they're now at level 4. 21,000 fans for NXT, not bad. We have got 14,000 fans from SmackDown, but that had a charity that did 4. Wow. They only actually would have been slightly better than last week if they didn't have that charity promo. WCW 17,500, pretty solid. And Raw, we almost do 30,000 fans. Huge jump. Take that for sure. What a killer show. Can't wait for the next Raw. Sherry with another successful defense. I feel like she's outrun the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Always great seeing Stacy Keibler in the last woman standing match. Trish came up short tonight. Stacy holds on to the strap. Tonight's Raw started strong and ended strong. I like it. Becky was called out by Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool sure spends a lot of time running her mouth, says Becky Lynch. And better luck next time, Nia. A close contest, but you gotta finish the job in this sport, says Naomi. Got a Hell Spa 3, which is big. I think I gotta risk Raquel here again. And we definitely widen the gap now to about 30,000 fans, which I'm very happy with. 2 weeks to WrestleMania. Thanks, Teddy. Good. sorry, what's happening here? Oh, you just want a main event? Yeah, I can do that. Especially when you're sitting at 100 popularity. No problem there. Surely your least popular available fighters in a match? That's... sure. So we can do that here. Give Rhea her main event spot. That's good. Sensational Sherry and Blake Monroe could go again right now. Take advantage of that. Asuka and Tiffany Stratton are going to go. We have Becky Lynch and Michelle McCool. Naomi and Nia Jax, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Lita and Piper Niven needed chill out. So then I could do... This goes here. And we'll put a pretty nice stip on this in Extreme Rules. And over here we can do the same thing. Oh no, because they have to be... Let me see what the power cards are. Great. Superstars GM, actually great. I'm going to play that on Trish right now. It's actually, she's not even that bad. But don't want anything happening to a level 4 feud, so we'll just do that. And the power cards we have are... Oh, I didn't play this yet. Sure. Good. You're not 58. So what's this? This is last... We could have played that, but it was 5-star. Anyway, Forge and Fire for a Hell in the Cell. And then... I thought we had one more. Oh, and then Get the Tables. Okay. Okay, so... Do I want to play Get the Tables? I guess I'll save it for Go Home Show. Open and close, and then it can save one of them for WrestleMania guarantee 5-star match. So I'll leave that like this. I'm gonna play This Is War. I don't even know. I think it was WCW who's still in second, so we'll play that on them. And I guess we'll also play... I guess we'll just like run it up right now on WCW. Then we'll also play Limited Stock. We are going to play Blinded on WCW. Can we play Bad Timing on? No, so that's just a waste. We'll play this on WCW. And, yeah. Oh, and Vito Star on WCW. Okay, great. We'll see what their show looks like next week. Our show here is looking pretty solid. We will put this in... Could do this in a submission match. Chance to get this level 4 rivalry. I think that's good. We can do that. We then also have the chance to... So then, hold on here. Trish, I guess, can go in another match right now. But first we'll do the double call-out of the tag team division again. Just to try to get them to level 4 for the Go Home Show. We can do... Trish can be in a match, and Stacy could be in a match, but... Do I want to risk that, though? Is the thing. Because then there'll be a big thing about, oh, there should have been more faces and heels in a match. I can't really just insert Trish anywhere here. But at the same time... I think I'm just going to add her... Oh, no, because I don't want to do that. All right, well, let's see. Self-promo from Trish, I think, makes sense. And then self-promo from... I think from Piper makes sense. And then we have 2 power cards here. In Hellspaw 1, we'll play on Stacy. And I think I should have done that the other way around, but that's okay. That's fine. Right. Because I guess we're gonna do this feud at the pay-per-view. Trish is gonna have back-to-back chances at self promos to get over 80, which would be good. We can probably add the Jada Rhea feud as well. In that could just have the most like the highest popularity people on the show. This we are going to put in a title match. This is ooh, and the that's fine. We were gonna have enough level 3 and higher rivalries, I think, to make the next week a very good show. Yeah. Show's costing 60 grand. I like this though. This should be, I think this should be a 5-star match. We'll see what the game thinks. Sensational Sherry wins again. 4.5. Okay, so even with the Extreme Rules step, it stays at 4.5. That's fine. That worked us at level 3, so that rivalry will be blowing off at least. We have Asuka versus Tiffany Stratton. Asuka picks up the win in an amazing 4-star match. That's at level 3. Well, you'll love to see that. Plus 6 from Trish Stratus of the popularity. Becky Lynch versus Michelle McCool. Becky picks up the win in a good 3-star match. It's now level 4 rivalry. Love to see it. Naomi versus Nia Jax. Naomi picks up the win. This is going to be a really good show. Piper Niven plus 4. Perfect. And then Rhea Ripley versus Jada Parker in a submission match. Rhea picks up the win in a classic 4.5-star match, and that grows to level 4 rivalry. Love to see it. Charity from Scarlett Bordeaux, and then no backstage brawl, which is good. Over on SmackDown, 4 normal matches and a tables match, and a charity from AJ. Oh, 2 charities on SmackDown. Okay, so we'll see how that reflects on their growth this week, and no charity on NXT 2.0. Yeah, we absolutely kill this with a perfect drama curve, if you will. Right. So they have pretty low stamina, but that's okay. We're at the end of the season anyway. They can go out in a bang here on the go-home show. Hopefully get a good rating. We have Rhea and Jada who are a bit low, but that's okay as well. Because, well, they're taking next week off anyway. Naomi's going to have to try to push through. What's Nia Jax? 61. That's okay. 74 and 66 popularity. 76 and 79 over here. That's good. I'm happy with this. D&B, not the biggest star power because Stacy and Lita were away. But still making 24,500 fans. Meaning we still need 120,000 fans. I think we're gonna get that with WrestleMania anyway. But I was hoping to get it before. I don't think I will now. Hell of a show. Raw matches. We'll give you Deja Vu and Raw. Two similar. I guess this is all singles matches. Rhea's gonna get run into the ground carrying Raw each week. Never seen Becky so dominant before. What a fluke. Try that again. Says Nia Jax to Naomi. Someone on Raw must really like Sherry, almost on every week. Trish has dropped a great promo tonight. Really like tonight's match with Jada and Rhea Ripley, one of the better pair of classes in ring. Okay. Pretty straightforward there. C and B for WCW, so they've upgraded their tier, I guess, for 26,000 fans. 19,000 fans with... The charity promos are keeping SmackDown alive here, with 7,000 fans in charity and 15,500 fans from NXT. Bad timing, that's fine. We have 3 of those. We can't use it anyway. We have a 30,000 fan lead on WCW, and hopefully we just don't have too many cards played against us right now. What I think this is saying because I'm getting close to the Hall of Fame. Oh, Tyler Breeze has 2 trophies as well. Good for him. Increased match cost. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, that could have been worse. Okay, just play it all at once. Okay. We'll see. Oh, man. Rest here. Well, that's not happening. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. We're definitely having Tiffany versus Asuka. That was non-negotiable. This is going to happen in the main event. For the title, we are going to have Becky Lynch, Michelle McCool, Piper Niven, and Lita. And the tag team title match. Okay, so that leaves us with 5 people unbooked. One of them is Nia Jax, so that doesn't matter. I guess we'll just do self-promos across the board, even though it means nothing for these two. I guess theoretically for Rhea, we could potentially get her to level 40, so we'll do a training for her. We'll do self-promo for the other 3. Hopefully Jada can get over 80. That'd be nice. We'll have... So far in our Fatal 4-Way, it's going to be Trish Stratus and Jada Parker, who are the lowest at 77 and 82. Hopefully nothing comes in between that match actually happening. That would be bad. We will do... What are the... Get Schooled 1. I will play that on Rhea now. And then, I thought I had another one. I guess I don't. Forge and Fire. There can only be one. And Get the Tables, right? So we'll play Get the Tables. And we will play There Can Only Be One. We'll have this one being... Oh, well, I guess that's tough. And there goes a waste of a card. Wow, okay. Man, that's tough. We'll do this in a TLC match. Well, I guess we'll use the tables one for over here, completely forgetting about me needing my tears to to use those power cards, so that's tough. I don't think this is as big of an error as trading away $70,000 for money, but that's okay. We are gonna... Why can't I play this on WCW? Interesting. Well, Teddy Long played a lot on me, so he'll take that. And then no brands. Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm gonna play something right here to guarantee a new champion. Have a nice title change on the main event spot. I think this is good. This is definitely... If this... You know what? Having War Games played on me right now could actually affect us winning this. It would be devastating. But yeah. And there you go. So NXT 2.0 have unlocked the Backstage Brawl, so they're going to get 10,000 fans from that match. A lot of stipulations on this show. This show must cost a ton. 108, 27,000, 36,000, 27,000. That's a lot of cash. Over on SmackDown, we have got a Backstage Brawl, so you can see there it's and a charity being used as well. We'll see. WCW has a TLC Extreme Rules and TLC match, and then one self promo. That's because of our. This is War Card, and over on Raw we have a table match that should do better than normal. Tiffany wins in the legendary 5-star match, so we'll take that. Jada +1, that's fine. Becky Lynch versus Michelle McCool. Becky picks up the win. The great 3.5-star rated match. I'm expecting everything to be at least 3. Trish Stratus is going to be flying right now with 87 popularity, which is good. Piper Niven and Lita. Piper Niven picks up the win in an amazing 4-star match. I'll take that for sure. Stacy Keibler, that 5 is not real. We have the tag team title feud. Liv Morgan and Raquel retain in a 4-star amazing match. Rhea +5. And then over here, Sensational Sherry versus Blake Monroe in a TLC match. We know that Blake Monroe is going to win. Injury to Blake Monroe for 3 weeks. That's tough. I was hoping the injury was going to go the other way, because then Blake's going to be at like close to 90 popularity, I think. So a really, really good show from us. For 84 only. So Sherry has, you know what? This is finally my revenge here. I'm going to put someone with 0 stamina in a match and see if they can win and not get injured. CNB for NXT for 60,000 fans, and they lost $105,000. Wow. And they still have almost over 350,000, so they're not worried at all. CNB for SmackDown for 67,000. WCW D&B for 61,000. And we did D&A, love to see that, for 68,000. Okay, so I don't like they tried to stop us there, but still we were able to pull through. I felt that Blake took a hard fall. Such a good way to close the rivalry of Blake and Sherry. Can't even describe tonight's Raw. Absolutely amazing. Liv and Raquel defend their belt successfully. Tiffany Stratton settles the score with Asuka. Can't wait for Becky Lynch to get a shot at the Women's World Championship. Blake Monroe winning a match. The losing streak's over. Does anyone actually care what Stacey has to say, says Trish. And can't believe Blake Monroe is the new champion. So even though we had show quality D, we still managed 68,000, the biggest of the Get Schooled 3. This will get Rhea to level 20, so that's good. And we are 50,000 fans away from pulling this one out. I think we should be able to get this, even if like there are some big power cards played against us. Okay, well that's good. Hopefully that's where that stops. Random star, this could hurt. Okay, still fine. We have that... Okay, whatever. That's fine. You won, though. Yeah, okay, Raquel, we'll see. Promise Piper Niven a run-in. We're not going to do that. We are going to do this. Oh, I could have gotten one more. That's fine. And they got our good one, too, which is... So, we've basically gone the whole year with show quality D, which is a bit annoying, but that's okay. None of these would affect the plan. Forged in Fire, we are going to play that. Book show. Oh, right. I always forget there's two on the final. Okay, so hold on here. Trish, the plan was going to be for Rhea and Jada to join this. But now, maybe we'll do... So who are vetoed? It was Becky and Liv. Maybe we'll do Lita here. We can then also do Rhea and Jada in their own match with Sherry and Tiffany. But then who's going to be... I think I'm going to do Sherry here. And then that's going to be a backstage brawl. So if we're ever worried about... Paragon J. Pierce, let's go. If we were ever worried about fans there, so that's an extra 10,000 coming everybody's way. So that's a good sign. And I guess it is just annoying that our champion cannot be involved here. I don't have any more injury rehab cards, so that's a bit annoying, but whatever, that's fine. Rhea is going to get a gauntlet or ambulance. Let's do gauntlet. What was yours? There's someone else here with a gauntlet. Stacy. Iron Man, gauntlet eliminator, gauntlet eliminator. No holds barred. Okay, well. Alright, so how do we want to... Niven and Lita are... You know what? I'm just going to make the biggest match possible and stick to the plan, which sees Rhea and Jada show up here in... Oh... No way. That is crazy. Did I play the power card? I did. Well, that's 2 in a row that they got lucky with that. Well, I'm hoping it's only going to go one season anyway, so it doesn't matter me playing those cards. But we will do a TLC. It's someone's match specialty, and it's a branded PLE bonus. So we'll see how that does. And we can also do a triple threat that sees Lita, Piper, and Tiffany Stratton here. And then we can also just do some self promo for Naomi and self promo for Asuka. No, sorry. Wait, this is 16, 20. Get more star power on that show. This is fine. All right, well, this is it. This is WrestleMania time. I think we can pull this one off. I mean, we only need 50,000 fans. We'd like to see more than that, though, in case someone gets a really big week. So let's have our first local talent pull it out for us. Why don't we? I got a little excited. I thought it was there. 3.5 star rated match. That's tough. There is no shot this is not a 5-star match. I didn't realize it was Jada Parker's specialty also. Trish Stratus ends this season as champion. Rhea Ripley injured for 5 weeks, but a 5-star match was worth it in the end. Thanks for pushing through, Rhea. And I left this normal, which is fine. Tiffany Stratton wins in an amazing 4-star match. We got our 5-star match. It doesn't matter. Plus 5 for Asuka, which is okay. Tag team match, Extreme Rules for WCW. Candice LeRae and Indy win in a classic 4.5 star rated match. Britt Baker cutting a self promo. We have got the Creed brothers taking on Braun Strowman and Andre Chase in a tornado tag. Chase and Strowman win in a 3.5 star rated match. Brutus Creed injured for 7 weeks. A week promo charity, so that's good. 2 charities coming up for SmackDown here. Tornado tag. Sami Zayn tagging with Eric Rowan. Team Red win in a great 3.5 star rated match. Charity from Fallon Henley. That was good. Dexter Lumis, Brooks Jensen, Logan Paul for the title. Dexter Lumis is the Universal Champion in a 3-star match. That's tough. They will get 6,000 fans from charities. We got a backstage brawl from NXT 2.0. That sees champion versus champion. Cool concept. Apollo Crews holds on. Gets injured for 3 weeks in a 4.5 star rated match. Ora Mensa cuts charity promo. We've got a tornado tag here. A lot of low stamina. Valhalla and Blair Davenport win in a 3.5 star rated match. So that's not great. Self promo from Pat McAfee. And then Sensational Sherry, go get it. You're easily the most popular person here. And she does. What a hero. Injured for 3 weeks, but she has absolutely killed it for us. Absolutely killed it for us. DNA from Raw for 225,000 fans. Way more than what we need, and I think way more than what is going to be done by any other show. Phenomenal show, Raw. Nice rivalry between... name a rivalry with a better ending than Trish and Stacy. Raw pushing even further ahead in the ratings. Over NXT, the 2.0 than last month. Hoping Blake Monroe makes a full recovery. Take your time. Great effort from Trish to win that title in a free-for-all. Have to say Sherry earned that win. Big disappointment for Paragon Jay Pierce. Well, he showed up and was in the match. That's all I can ask of him, really. Jada Parker came close before Trish Stratus secured the victory. Stacey never looked like winning. Absolutely wild. Trish had an incredible match against Jada. Would love to see Jada get a rematch. Okay, WCW CNB for 184. I don't think anyone's catching us. 162 and 177. No one's even close. We have got our third MyGM trophy. So did two other shows, though, so good for them. But we end up winning this one with a huge lead of 77,000 fans. We'll go into the Slammy Awards here. The Brawler, most triple threat matches, Stephanie McMahon. The Mountaineer, most giant superstars on the roster. The Operator, most call-out promos. That seems strange, 'cause I feel like I had a lot of those. The World's Worst Boss, most promises broken, Tyler Breeze. Not something you want next to your name there. Almost a clean sweep for Raw here in Season 1, which is NXT 2.0 having a slightly better best average card quality. I think we earned this one. In the Hall of Fame, the winner is Stephanie McMahon. So there you have it, guys. We have come back, we've learned from our mistakes, and we have been able to conquer the Women's Only MyGM challenge in our second go around in pretty convincing fashion, I'd say. It was tight for the first 15 weeks, I'd say. But then as soon as we finished, I think it was Survivor Series, we had that step up and we made enough money that was no longer a focus, and we can just strive for making the best show possible. And we won with 77,000 fans. So that's what we're going to call it on this series, guys. If you watched up to this point, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. That helps out so much. We'll have a new series starting Monday morning at 9 a.m. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.